Some guy threw a round off and almost kicked me in the face.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh shit. And then I end up like in the middle. I'm like, I need to get out of here. There's way too many people touching me right now.
Yeah.
So I just like...
Now I'm going to one-up you with something
Oh.
bigger and longer and more curved.
All right, what's up, everyone, and welcome back to the Darkroom Podcast. My name is Nick.
My name's Adam.
And today we're on episode 19, almost 20.
Wow.
Almost the same age as me.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy stuff.
Soon it'll be the same age as me.
Oh, yeah. So, how was your week since we last spoke?
Very busy. We started school.
Oh, yeah.
So I only have 4 classes, so I guess I'm pretty lucky in that sense. But still very busy, you know, every day getting prepared for the next day of class. And it's very different from photography, but I'm happy to report that our class sizes are not that big.
That's good.
Which that's really helpful for me. Because at Ryerson, we had like classes of like 200 people, which is just insane.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, I'm glad to see like that it didn't increase too much.
That's good.
I think like the most people in my class is around like 50. Like, that's not bad at all.
Not bad. No.
So, yeah, I mean it's been pretty good. Marketing class has probably been my favorite so far. But yeah, that's about it. And God, I had to like edit the last podcast during that week, and I was going to work, so it was pretty hectic. But I'm here now, and
you made it.
It's slowing down slowly, so I'll be good. How about your week?
The week was basically the same as every other week. This weekend I went out, which I mentioned to you, to a bar for the first time.
Wow.
It was actually not bad.
I
didn't really think I was gonna love it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I'd say I loved it, but I had fun.
That's good. That's good.
And knowing me, I had to do a backflip.
Oh.
And get some attention.
Okay.
Yeah, so I did a backflip. 2 of us did actually. Mariko's friend and we did it in sync. It was pretty cool.
Wow.
Not a lot of people watching when we did it there. Then we were like, there's a stage over there.
Oh, you had to go to stage.
So we're like, should we do it on stage? And there's more people there too. I was like, I don't know if we're gonna get like kicked off, because there's a guy literally right there sitting like behind the curtain almost. So I was like, I don't know if we should. And then some like drunk dude went up there and started dancing. Really horribly, I might add.
As usual.
Super bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, let's do it as soon as he gets off. So he got off, we went up, did a few flips. Everyone was like, whoa. And I was like, sweet. I feel cool now. I'm good to dip.
Sick.
Let's go. So that was pretty cool. And then the drunk guy got back up on stage and started doing the worm.
Oh, wow.
That used to be my go-to move. Not gonna lie, I'd bust that out at like the school dances in grade 5.
Yeah,
you could probably ask any of my friends from elementary school; they'd know. But we don't need to go there.
Yeah.
Glad there's no video. Actually, there is one video. Not gonna show it though.
That's fine.
And there was one other thing I was gonna bring up. Also happened at the bar. Some dude. I don't know if you know what a round off is, but it's basically a cartwheel.
Okay.
Very similar.
Sure.
You just land with your feet together instead of apart. That's the only difference. Some guy threw a round off and almost kicked me in the face.
Oh my God.
Kind of crowded. And he just like goes. And I was like, oh my God.
Oh my God.
So yeah, that was definitely an interesting experience this weekend. But it was fun.
How was it with the whole COVID thing?
It was. I felt a little,
like too crowded.
Yeah. So where we were sitting was fine. But when we went in to where like the band was playing, which we were there to watch, there was a lot of people. And then when they started singing, I wasn't right in the middle. and like, there was someone beside me and then Mariko. We weren't beside each other.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my girlfriend also. I don't think I've actually mentioned that. I've definitely said her name on the podcast, but I don't know if I've mentioned that. So just so you know.
There you go.
And so they started getting like hyped, way too hyped. And everyone starts like jumping and then shoving each other, right?
Oh, yep.
Like, and I'm like, oh shit. And then I end up like in the middle. I'm like, I need to get out of here. There's way too many people touching me right now.
Yeah.
So I just like went to the back where Mariko was just like chilling. I was like, I just got traumatized in there. I could have died.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know Mufasa when he falls and gets trampled by the freaking, what are they called?
I was gonna say gazelle.
Yeah, is it?
Is
Wait,
it?
no, it's
They're
whatever.
Like
no, it's bigger. It was like the
was it, or was it like the things?
Bison, like the bigger one. Whatever, doesn't matter. That's what I felt like was gonna happen. So I was like, I'm gonna just like get out of this spot because it's not it.
Yeah.
I had my mask on at least. Not everyone did, and that made me
that's kind of scary.
More uncomfortable. So that's why I was like, let me just
understandable.
Get out of that spot. Yeah, and there's one dude who just like, he was like announcing all the bands. Like Jack dude, totally looked like he might have been like cracked up or something. The way he's like screaming, and then he like gets off stage, and in between like his announcements or whatever, he's freaking doing push-ups.
Oh my god!
And he's like, oh, he's just screaming, and he's like, let's get some more energy. And he was like, I want to hear you all say, you. And I'm like, whoa, language, sir. Relax. He was like really just trying to get everyone hyped, I guess.
That's their job.
But yeah, I mean, it is, yeah. But I was like, holy crap. I mean, to be fair, it's probably because I've never been to anything like that.
Yeah.
Because I'm a little innocent boy. So that was definitely an interesting experience.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. All right. I think we can get into the topics.
Yeah, I think so.
Sweet. I had a couple. Actually, I'm just gonna start. The Apple event. It got announced. It's happening on Tuesday.
Oh, that's not even that far away.
Yeah. Well, it got announced like literally Tuesday last week, right after we filmed, of course. So yeah, expect more of that, or follow up in our reactions to that event next week.
Actually, also with the new iPhone coming out, I may get the iPhone 12 because last week, after we finished filming, I decided to kick my punching bag, as I normally do. Except this time my phone was in my pocket. Normally I take it out. And I thought to myself, I should probably take my phone out because it might fly out of my pocket. Kick it once, nothing happened. I'm like, oh shoot, I'm good. Let me kick it one more time before I set up cornhole to play with Adam. Just once more. And I go, kick, phone goes, boom. Face first on the concrete. Hold on, I have it sitting down here. Actually, you probably won't be able to see it. I don't think you can see it from that far.
I don't know.
I don't know if it's focusing on it either. But basically, I cracked it. And this guy my dad got in contact with a few years ago always sells his new iPhone. Not new iPhone. He buys a new iPhone, sells his previous one. So every year he texts my dad. He's like, yo, you want this? So then he texted my dad like 2 days after I cracked it. And he's like, it's that time of year again, Mike. Do you want it? So I think I'm going to buy that off him.
There you go.
It's just too much money to fix it. It's $500 to fix my freaking screen.
Yeah.
Like at that point, I may as well just buy the new phone.
Yeah, you're almost like halfway to the new one.
Also, I don't know what he's going to sell it for.
Yeah, which one is it?
12 Pro Max.
Ooh, that's this boy.
I don't actually remember what the retail price is.
Like $1,600?
Oh, yeah, that's a lot. So I don't know what he's selling it for. We'll see. I might just suffer and keep the cracked screen. We'll see.
God.
We'll see.
I would highly not recommend that.
You know what I would highly recommend?
What?
Not kicking your punching bag with your damn phone in your pocket.
That's a good wisdom.
Yeah. That's advice with Nick this week. So I'll try to come up with something for next week for everyone.
Everyone loves that segment.
Yeah.
All the people.
Yeah. And it's definitely been a reoccurring segment we've had every week. Yeah. Obviously.
Clearly we got to keep it going.
Yeah.
They want it.
I can tell you guys love it so much.
Yeah. All right. We'll keep it in mind.
Yeah.
You got to come up with one for next week.
I will.
All right. We were speaking of the Pro Art monitors
we were.
last week. Now I'm going to one-up you with something bigger and longer and more curved.
You knew exactly what you were doing.
I planned this last week.
You went home last week and you were like, I got to come up with something good. And then...
Yeah. So on Unbox Therapy, they unboxed... I'm going to get the name correct. Samsung 49-inch Odyssey Neo G9 gaming monitor.
49-inch.
Yeah, it's huge. It's
big.
Curved all the way around. It's more like one of the most curved screens you can get.
That's like 4 feet.
Yeah.
Over 4 feet.
Yeah, it's huge.
That is crazy. Oh my goodness.
I forgot to look up more of the specs, so I'm not 100% sure about it. I'm pretty sure it's 4K. Yeah, it's insane.
Oh yeah. I want to see it now.
Yeah, I should have I was busy again.
That's okay. No,
I should have gotten pictures too.
They'll see pictures.
Yeah, they will, and you will later.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
I'll see it still before them because I'm editing.
Yes.
So.
But I'm sure it's extremely expensive.
I would imagine.
Probably about as much as those Pro Art ones.
I've definitely seen huge monitors on Best Buy's website.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if they do 4K. And those ones were probably $2,000, which is less than the $6,000 you have to pay for the Pro Art.
Yeah.
But it's still a lot of money.
It's still a lot. Yeah. So basically, if you want a ginormous curved monitor, expect to pay a lot. Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Plus it's a gaming monitor too, so I'm sure that refresh rate.
Right.
What?
Refresh rate
is really high, so you're paying for that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how does that work? How does that work? Because it's still it's not super tall, right? It's probably
tall.
like this, and then it's really wide.
Yeah.
So does the game take up the whole screen?
Yeah, it does.
How the hell does that work?
I
You just have a wider view? I don't get how that works.
It is a wider view. It looks weird. You kind of have to get used to it because it just really starts to stretch and the edges fly by really fast. It's weird because I tried it once with Minecraft when I had 2 monitors. I used to have 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I made the resolution to scale both monitors,
Right.
and it looks cool. But I had the bezels down the middle, so it was eh.
I don't think I could do it. I have 2, and I was just thinking about that before you even said about the bezels. I'm like, oh, it hurt me because that's right in the middle.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's cool. It's something you have to just get used to. But I'm sure it's very immersive because especially if you're sitting at the right distance, it goes up to here.
Yeah,
right.
That's crazy. But I get if you're watching Netflix too, does it just black out the edges?
It would.
That makes sense.
I mean, you could have 2 running side by side.
That is also true.
Watch 2 shows at once.
That might be a bit interesting.
You could split your eyes
But even with the listening to both of them, then, because it's not like you can connect an earphone to one or something, because it's coming from the same PC.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you did, that would still be weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. But if you want to, you have that option now.
There you go.
So.
Yeah.
Lucky you, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my.
All right. Well, do you have one before I get into a next one?
We basically talked about this last week already, but Canon has said they are going to be having an event
Ooh.
September 14th.
Oh, I didn't hear about it. Oh,
I'm
that's right after the Apple one.
That's when they're going to be announcing the R3, which is basically what we said it would be.
Yeah.
I don't remember what date I said. I don't know if it was the 14th that I read before, but it was early September.
Yeah. I think it was the 14th. I remember that.
So, yeah, hopefully the R3 gets announced.
Sweet.
And we'll see when that big boy's coming out.
Look at that. We nailed it. We nailed the date again.
It's just what we do.
Exactly. Just, we got to we're too good.
Just nailing things all the time.
Oh my God. All right. I wanted to talk about EVs again, because this is a hot topic, especially because the Tesla Model S Plaid just set the lap record on the Nürburgring, fastest production electric car. It did it in, 7 minutes, 35 seconds, and 579 milliseconds, which beats the Porsche Taycan Turbo by 11 seconds. That's a good bit.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Like, in any sort of racing?
Yeah. That's a good bit.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Because they go down to, like, milliseconds when you're looking at racing times.
Yep.
In anything, racing, like running racing or cars, anything.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
11 seconds.
Holy.
Important to note, though, that was just the Taycan Turbo. They have one model above it called the Turbo S. Okay. So the Turbo S has not done a round on the Nürburgring yet. I'll tell you the horsepower differences too. So the Tesla Model S Plaid makes 1,020 horsepower with 3 motors, and both Taycan models have 2 motors. The Turbo makes 616 horsepower, and the Turbo S makes 750 horsepower. So I'm assuming that the Turbo S would run around 5 seconds behind the Tesla. About.
Yeah, give or take.
So the topic I wanted to bring up with that is you're young.
I am.
We are young.
Yeah.
And you could be in the market of a new car. If you were, what would you go with? Would you go with like an electric car, a hybrid maybe, or an internal combustion engine?
It's a good question. Is this assuming I have the money to buy?
Yeah. If you were like
whatever?
in the market, yeah.
Right. Okay. That's tough. See, I don't know as much about cars as you. Like, I'm not like
yeah. But it can be as simple as just electric, hybrid, or gas.
But obviously, I've been in a Tesla.
Yes, that's why you're unique. You have experience with both now in your household.
And I mean, compared to my Mazda 3, the Tesla wins 10 times out of 10.
Yeah.
And everything. Like, it doesn't. So that would definitely entice me, a Tesla or an electric vehicle. Because, like, what are the cons? I mean, I guess range on some, depending which one you buy, the range is going to be, like, less.
It's still good.
But it's good. Yeah. I mean, in the winter, you definitely see the difference. But I'm not driving enough, like, super far distances that would affect me. So, save the planet, 1. 2, it's hella fast. 3, it's comfortable, like, freaking has games on it, in it. Yeah. Like, what else can you ask for, bro?
I don't know. Jeez, it's such a weird topic now, especially because most automakers are going to start selling only electric cars by 2035. So, like, the problem is that, like, I don't know what to buy next.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'm still getting one more car, but after that, what do you get? Do you still go with a gas car? Because then, in a couple years, how are you going to sell it if nobody else is going to buy it?
Also, what are they going to do with the gas stations? I mean, like, they can't get rid of them if people still have gas cars.
Yeah.
But there's definitely going to be less.
Much fewer.
They're going to be, I'm assuming they would just turn the gas stations into electric charging stations.
Yeah.
Because, like, they'd have to if obviously everyone has an electric car. You're going to need more electric charging stations. So that would seem like the most logical thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
But that sucks for the people with gas cars then.
Yeah. Jeez. I don't know like what I'm gonna do in like, say 10 years. I mean, even less. Like, there's no way my next car is gonna last that long. I don't think. Like, I have no idea.
Yeah. I don't know either. I would like an electric car.
Yeah.
A little expensive.
They're getting cheaper.
Expensive. Yeah.
They're getting there.
Too.
Yeah.
And then when you take into account how much you actually have to pay for like electricity compared to gas,
much cheaper.
So much less.
Yeah.
Like, so seems like the way to go.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about hydrogen cars earlier, which is 100% the way we should be going, because it's just like a gas car. You just stop at a station, put in some hydrogen, and you're on the way. It's not like an electric car where you have to wait like 30 minutes.
Right. Yeah, that's the only thing that sucks about that. But like, I don't really know how. What are you gonna do about that? You can't really. I mean, maybe they can make it faster, but I don't see how. Like,
I don't know.
They already have the superchargers. What are they gonna do to
like
make that?
There's got to be some sort of huge advancement in battery technology for it to get like that much faster. Where
where it actually makes like a difference. Like, if it's freaking 20 minutes or 30 minutes at that point, I don't think it's a huge difference. I mean, still 10 minutes could save you from being late for something.
Yeah.
But from like 30 minutes to like the time it takes to get gas, that's a huge amount of time.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You're basically going down like, what, 28 minutes? Probably takes a couple minutes to get gas. Maybe, I guess, put your car, let's say 5 minutes, like max.
Yeah.
Can't even see it taking that long.
Yeah.
So 25 minutes it has to go down.
Yeah, that's a lot. I was reading yesterday on the Tesla website that their cars at a supercharger can get 200 miles, which I don't know the direct conversion to kilometers, in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is good, but still has to cut down by 10 minutes. That's a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I hope hydrogen cars can, they can invest more into it, because the main problem is like the harvesting of hydrogen is really expensive. So like the hydrogen itself is really expensive for now, but that might be the way to go.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see, I guess, till 2035.
Oh god, yeah, this is so far away.
Just make sure to keep tuning in, guys, and you'll come on this ride with us.
We'll let you know, like, this date, 2035.
Yes.
When I'm 36 years old. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Crazy.
Let's not even talk about that. That's that.
Yeah, well, god.
I don't want to be old. I feel old already.
Yeah. I'm apparently old. But that's just what people say.
Who?
What do you mean, who?
Oh. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's like one person, no?
I've heard it more.
Oh. Well, I don't know what to tell you then. Sorry, I guess you're old.
Oh,
that
no.
means I'm almost there too.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not that far behind you.
Yeah. All right. That was like my stuff. That's all I really had.
I had one other thing that I was reading about today.
Okay.
And it's just a new lens that's by the company, I don't even know how to say it. Laowa.
LA.
I haven't actually heard of them. I've heard of.
I've heard of it. It's
what's
Laowa.
it called? Yeah.
Something like that.
Like, what's the one I'm thinking of that makes lenses for Sigma?
Uh-huh.
I've heard of Sigma, but they have unveiled an insanely fast 35 millimeter f/0.95 lens for Canon R, Nikon Z, and Sony full frame cameras.
Okay.
So that is very cool.
Isn't that the company that makes that prober lens?
Oh, I think you're right.
I think so.
You're right.
Yeah.
In which case, I have heard of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm. That prober lens
I'll
is
Google
sick.
it after this, but yeah, 0.95.
That's insane.
What? Who needs that?
I don't know.
Like,
at that point, it's like if you focus on someone's eye, like their nose is going to be out of focus, and even like closer.
If you're like 1.4, I think that happens.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen 0.95.
Me neither.
Like myself, like physically looking at a photo from it.
No, I don't think so either. That's just like
that's crazy.
Too much.
Yeah,
I think.
I mean, hey, good in low light.
That is
I
true.
guess
that is true. What does it say? So it's going to be $899.
Wow.
Does not have any electric contacts to communicate data to the camera.
So no autofocus.
That's unfortunate.
Oof.
Doesn't include weather sealing either.
Ooh.
Also a con.
Yeah.
14 elements sit in 9 groups, featuring 1 ED glass element. Okay, I don't really know what that. Like, that doesn't mean much to me.
I'm like stuck on the no autofocus.
I know. Oh, and the aperture's 15 blades.
That's a lot, no?
Isn't it normally like
6?
Yeah, or something.
It's like a hexagon usually, no?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's definitely less than 15.
Yeah.
So how will that affect it?
I mean,
I don't know if it will. If
nice
if
bokeh?
the bokeh will be like the same shape.
I don't know.
Because what camera company is it that they make theirs a different shape? Is it like Hasselblad?
I don't know.
We talked about it in school.
We're talking about like the baby. It was like baby something, no?
I don't know.
It was a weird ass name.
I really don't know. But something else.
Lens baby. That was it.
Maybe. I don't know.
You can get like hearts or stars.
Maybe. Yeah.
So weird.
I don't know. I don't need all that. But what else? Minimum focusing distance of 19.7 inches. So
okay.
That's
pretty far.
Over a foot.
Yeah.
Like that maybe? Give or take?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think. Like if that's a foot, like a bit more, something like that. Roughly, that's not great.
Bigger than this.
I mean, yeah, they can't see that.
Yeah.
But, the front filter thread, 72 millimeters. That's not that big a deal. The lens weighs in around 1.66 pounds. That's a good weight. Like,
yeah,
I think that's any bigger lens around there.
Yeah.
Filmmakers will appreciate the presence of a switch that decklicks the aperture, allowing for smooth exposure changes. Is that why there's 15 blades? So that when you're changing the aperture, like if you're changing
smoother?
But why would you change the aperture when you're shooting? Because that's gonna affect your focus.
Yeah.
And like your depth of field.
Yeah. So why would
if you do that while you're shooting, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It should be an interesting lens. I'd like to try it.
I can't imagine trying to manually focus at 0.95 aperture.
I mean, at least my camera has what's it called? I forget what it's called when it shows what's in focus.
Oh yeah.
I really can't remember the name.
It's like focus. Whatever.
I'll find it. I'll put it up. But yeah, so that would be helpful at least.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be like this big. It's gonna show you like this much of something is in focus because it's so freaking.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So tiny depth of field.
That would be sick to try though.
But I'm interested to see it. See what the photos look like. But we'll just have to wait and see. I don't actually know when it comes out. I think it just said they announced it, so soon. I don't know what that means for them. Depends.
Yeah.
If they're like Nikon. Had to throw one little jab in.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
That's it.
That's it for today.
Running out of time.
Yeah. So thank you for watching, everyone.
Thank you.
Be sure to like and subscribe. And I think you already know, but most importantly, flick that bell because it does feel so very good.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for watching, and tune in next week.
See ya. Bye.